Hmm. Not starting. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Okay, before you currently have unit scene now using character body 2D. Move scene. Separate scene. Go to color shrine, right click, spawn moves to it. What we just explain this line. War maker, war scene, instant scene. War maker. War scene. Create a copy instance of my move markers and store it in a variable called instance. Target position. I am currently trying to make my basic unit do all that my own unit was able to do. It's really important transition right now. You're basically doing it. In my old working unit, rebuild it properly using character bodies. You do make sure it's select move mark, etc. It's exactly where things start to start breaking in weird ways. Or issue why things feel off. Your old unit as area 2D, and now your unit uses extends character body 2D. That changes how movement works fundamentally. The biggest difference, old area 2D, you probably did something like your character body 2D. Supposed to use velocity, direction, speed, move and slide. If you mix these systems, you get drifting at start, weird snapping, units, sharing behavior, inconsistent movement. So your goal right now is not just copy old behavior, it's actually rebuild some features using correct system for character body to do a clean version of what your unit should do. If everything solid base, your unit script should look roughly like this. Vector. Vector 2D. Selected false. My var target position vector 2 as a next so cache bring that up. The main details better. So you have something like vector 2. What did I? No. No, I have bar target position vector 2 0. Also, I have a bitcon 0 bar target position. Must be why this one. This is still not what you want, but also this is still not what you want. Even if you fix capitalization, you still get the same bug. Moving units moving at the start towards your but I got that code from you. That's on me. I gave you the wrong capital that really should be. No, not the happy elevate. Started to rebuild this. To build this script from nothing in order to rebuild this basic unit, that code. See what you're on right now. You're right to push on this. Like if you really was wrong in isolation, it was just incomplete for your situation. Give you the common place for it to basically means initialize. Oh, okay. So that was okay for that moment. I see. The moment it was just give the variable a valid starting value, nothing crashes. It actually starts thinking and moving, the placeholder will stop being good enough. You often go through phases. Like make it exist, target position, backward to 0. Ooh. Make it exist, var target position equals vector to 0. You often go through. Make it behave correctly. The target position is what's making it target position. Physics delta var direction target position. So because we have back forward to 0 there, and then the function visit process delta var direction target position global position falls uh, because we have vector to 0 that there, and then the function function makes our basic unit move a little. Very close, using second figure what your code is doing. Bar target position vector 2 0, and then bar what that actually produces. Let's say your unit spawns at 300 direction 0 0, then direction 0 0, 300 to what that actually produces. Global position. My basic unit actually does not move at all in the beginning. My basic unit actually does not move at all at the beginning of parts. That's not important. If it does not move at game start, then one of these is happening. Most likely reason, you probably have a condition like if is selected move target. But game start is selected false, movement code never runs. Okay. When I click on basic unit, it does not get selected. The different problems actually next big piece of your input selection. If your unit isn't getting selected, it means your unit is not receiving mouse input. Okay. Target position vector 0. I don't remember why we did the vector 0 for the other script. Target position. 90% get global mouse position. Going to target position. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess I just don't. If I delete this, does that stop it from moving? Built-in type cannot be used as a name of its own. Razor arrow cannot be used as a name of its own. Oh, so we'll do that again. 0. Did that. Visible. Right. Function. Also delta. The more I try, the more confused I am. Input event. If event press. If event button index. Mouse button left. Select. Select is selected true. Ring visible true. Oh. Shouldn't that work? Variable starts out is selected false. I think I'm just too stupid to program. Here we go. Selected false. We're starting out non-selected in our, or we're store because we're saying it's selected as false. But the ring should at least show up as the ring should show up. Right? We'll get some water. Okay, I'm just gonna cheat. I want to show you the code I have now, and you tell me why when I click on basic unit, the ring does not appear. Show me the code. Is your basic unit script? And if you can also, you set up the ring node, and how you handle selection input. Then I'll go through it line by line, tell you exactly why the ring isn't showing. This is enough to pinpoint it. Your selections code is basically fine, so the problem is almost certainly one of these two things. Input event is not firing. This is the number one issue. Input event only works if the node has a collision shape. We have a collision shape. Our basic unit has a collision shape. Input pickable is enabled. Usually automatic and character 3D shape. I forget what that's at, but we'll check it. Where's input pickable? You're clicking on the actual collision shape. Oh. You said ring does not appear when I click. But your code assumes this runs. If this function is not running at all, nothing will ever select ring. Okay. I need to go to my script, input event, and then we'll do rent unit, click. Right? Or am I crazy? Nothing is happening. Input event, mouse button, and event pressed. Select print. Is this the point? Writing that in there. Yeah, the code is correct syntax was it, and it should look. If it's not working, the problem is not this function. If it's not working, the problem is not this function. The real issue is almost certainly somewhere else. If print unit click does not show in the output, input event is not being triggered at all. Missing a wrong collision shape most common? I mean, I have it, right? Unless... visibility on. Ordering. Texture, material. I do not know how to fix this. Collision shape 2D most used. Yeah, I have collision shape 2D. I have collision shape 2D. Unless it meant like it has to be in this. Unless it has to be in the middle. Like maybe it has to be in the middle. You are clicking the sprite, but shape is also. You are clicking the sprite. No, it's. I can see the circle that I'm supposed to be clicking on there. Godot only detects clicks on the collision shape, not visuals. Clicks on the collision shape, not visual. Might not actually collision. Let me copy this into somewhere else here. Notepad. Let's copy this in here so I can retrieve it. Put this in there. See if that'll work. But why does the other one work though? I'm so confused. It's 100% confirmation it's a collision input setup issue, not code. Important clarification. Your function is correct, but I mean we have describe to you my basic unit entry. Basic unit character body to the brain collision shape 2D. No, I didn't mean to hit enter. The real issue. This is here. You're using function input event, but in Godot, input event on character only triggers if the physics body is actually set up for input picking properly. Here's the important part. Character body 2D does not reliably receive input event like Area 2D does. This is the core confusion. Area 2D works naturally, not guaranteed, control UI only. Okay, this means your click is never reaching select. Ring never turns on, print never happens, not playing response. Fix, this is the correct RTS approach. You have two good options. Option 1 best, add an area 2D for selection. What? Then move selection to... This is how RTS games normally do it. Is it? How can that be true? If event is input, most of it, press the bar results space date for set point mode. Then you detect what unit was clicked. Why your current setup fails. You assume collision sheet. You click collision sheet. Oh yeah. What type of game are you making? I'm trying to make like a RTS-ish kind of game. Where you're gonna move units around and stuff like that. It's having a really stuck. But not sure. The coding is. As soon as I went off, I'm just surprised that this is as difficult. Start. You assume collision shape to be clickable, but actually collision shape to do only define a shape. It does not automatically handle input events on character body 2D. Simple truth. Your bug is not your code, your ring, your logic. It is using character body 2D as a clickable object instead using area 2D for selection. What I recommend you do for your RTS project, keep character body 2D movement. Add area 2D selection. I mean, we'll try it, right? We'll give that a try. That separation is standard RTS design. Easy to debug. Scales to many units cleanly. If you want, next I can show you exactly how to restructure your unit in 2 minutes. Selection, movement, both work together. I guess it wants an area 2D in my scene tree port just for the selection. what you need character body to do for real movement. So for some reason, like you can't do selection for character body 2D. I uh um if you want, I can show you exactly how to restructure your unit scene and 2 minutes so selection plus movement both work cleanly together. Just it seems so strange that the node meant for unit and movement is not able to be clickable. Future Whale says, "What the? What's up, Future? How's it going, buddy? How was your day today? I was working all day and stuff like that. Work today. Character body to do isn't clickable. Character body to do isn't clickable by default. By default, character body is designed for movement, physics, interaction, collision response. It's not designed for input. Oh, because it's not like an RTS unit. Okay, so this would be like for if I had like my main character as a character body 2D. It's not necessarily like for clicking out. Okay. Godot keeps those systems separate on purpose. Physics system, input system. Damn. Okay. Why Area 2D is clickable? Area 2D exists specifically for detection zones, overlap checks, input picking, input event triggers, like click me, enter zone, etc. So it acts like if the mouse touches my shape, I can respond. Okay. A little bit boring, but as usual, everyone is worried about AI and stuff. Yeah, what's going on? I know you guys were integrating that. Future, I know you guys were integrating that. Like, is it bad, or like, is it? Because like I heard bad things about it. Like, you're like, not to get all sad about it, but yeah, I've heard things. I've heard things about AI. Like, people are like training they're training the AI like to replace themselves. It's like super not. I think it was Coolio that told me that like construction workers have to wear like these cams so the AI can like analyze like what they're doing and learn, so they can have like a robot come in later and just take that too. But yeah, a lot of like white collar jobs, which is odd, right? It's kind of weird that we've been like put into like labor, like the only jobs are like labor jobs in the future. Young. Wait, what's this say? Hold on, I have like dirt on my screen. Youngie's Rage. Good luck, bro. Oh, thank you, Youngie's Rage. We'll certainly try. Well, they're trying to get us to use AI to ask it questions. Oh, stars. But if you're the person who knows the answers, why would you ask AI? Because how's the AI gonna know if you don't tell it? You know? First Transit, what's up? My guy, good evening. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to work. I'm trying to work on my little game, you know. Just trying to work out a few things. Kind of terrible at it, but I think we need an Area 2D. Personally, I don't think it's working out too well for this business. See, I've been hearing the opposite. Like, I've been hearing that like they bring in AI, they get rid of a bunch of people, and then they buy more AI. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like overblown. I don't know if it's like they're over exaggerating the effects of how awesome it is, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep in touch with you so you can like let me know, because if you get fired, then oh man, that's gonna suck. We'll see though, right? We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we need an area 2D, is what I'm being told. The key idea. This is the mental shift. In Godot, nodes are not single-purpose objects. They are building blocks you combine. Function, best node movement, character 2D, the visual, sprite 2D, selection ring. Why your intuition is actually correct, but incomplete. You thought a unit should handle movement and selection. Yeah. Logically correct for gameplay, but in engine design, one node, one responsibility, ideally. So instead of character body 2D does everything you do, character body 2D moves unit, area 2D detects clicks. Okay. Future oil, but AI can't replace human effort. The tech companies and manufacturing, it might be impacting soon. But those things take human effort. Manufacturing, yeah, but manufacturing has been getting automated slowly already. Tech companies, manufacturing, it might be impacting soon. AI can't replace human effort. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Alright, so we have unit, character, body, 2D, visual. Certain aspects will be impacted right away, I mean, but not every aspect. Well, everything that's not physical, everything that doesn't need a robot, right? Like, where the computer can, like, send emails, like, stuff like that. I don't know. And an analysis of things, it's probably pretty good at. But it's, I don't know, maybe it won't be as long as we think before robots are manning stations and stuff like that, right? Maybe it won't be as long as we think. It's definitely trippy to like seriously sit here and like consider that like it may be like almost impossible to get employed in the next few years. Like, I don't know. We'll kind of see. I'm not like super upset about it. Real RTS, you're building towards your real RTS structure. What you're building toward, your unit becomes unit, character, body 2D, visual, sprite 2D, selection ring, clickable click area 2D, collision shape 2D, collision shape. Okay, each. Okay, selection ring no 2D. Click area. What the fuck? Collision shape. Click area 2D. Oh. Area 2D. Collision shape. Oh, okay. Okay. Area 2D, and then the collision, and then collision shape 2D also for movement. Why game engines do this? Important insight. If character body 2D handled clicks directly, movement logic is it would be messy fast when you have 50 to 200 units, so engines split it so systems stay predictable, modular, scalable. Good news for you, you're not doing it wrong, you're just at the point where RTS design starts separating into systems. This is the exact moment where beginners usually go, why is this so complicated? And devs go, oh, this is how it scales. What I'd recommend for you next, keep your current unit exactly as is for movement. And then we add only this small area 2D called click area. And connect selection there. if you want step by step. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little confused about how that is going to look. Can you show me where? Yeah, can you go? We will have to follow Augustus' advice and sell our art for thousands. That's a big thing. I didn't even think of that. I was selling it for like $50, but yeah, you're right. What's he been up to? Have you been streaming? Has he been around? Hope he's alright. Hope he's doing good. Yeah, I can't replay but yeah, we need to start selling our artwork for like thousands of dollars, and then we won't have to worry about being unemployed. Super easy. I don't know why I didn't think of that. He chats me up every once in a while. Nice. That's good. He stops buying stuff. Your basic unit structure. You currently have basic unit character body 2D, ring collision 2D. Sorry. What I have is basic unit. Basic unit character body 2D ring collision shape to 2D sprite 2D. Alright, so this is what I have. Good. You have not right now your tree is sprite 2D. The key issue is still the same. Nothing in this tree actually responsible for mouse click detection. While your click doesn't work, you're relying on function input event on a character 2D, but be right back. Gonna call my mom. All right, buddy. Character 2D does not reliably receive input events. Only nodes like area 2 are designed for this. So your unit is basically okay. Like area 2D. Okay, so it wants me to add collision shape 2D. Why does it want me to move my sprite 2D? I mean, I'll do it exactly like it says, right? I'll do it exactly like it says. Rain collision shape movement. And then a child node area 2D. Great. Shouldn't be here. Should be like here. Okay. And we're gonna title it. They want me to title it. I'm gonna title it click area. I can't believe how much more complicated this is than like it was. I thought rebuild. Oh my god! I can't believe how much more complicated it is. And then we need a collision shape for the and then we're gonna do add child node collision shape. But it's grayed out. Oh, okay. Collision shape 2D. Create. Click detection. What click area does? See my own. So now there's two of them, right? Where's this one? We're gonna do shape. We're gonna do shape circle. We're gonna make it bigger, like so. So that's the shape we're gonna click on. That's attached to the area 2D. Okay. So I'm gonna ask if I need to delete the other collision shape 2D, because I think I do. What click area does it? Detecting mouse clicks, calling, select, nothing else. How to fix your current step by step. Add collision shape to click area. Right. Connect signal click area. Node tab connect. Whoa, what? Connect signal. Select click area. Node tab. Connect. What is it saying? What? Select click area. Node. What is node? I'm just gonna copy this. What is node tab? I'm not sure what we to do. This is one of those Godot UI things that isn't obvious. Node tab means in Godot when you click on a node, like you see a panel on the right side. Oh. So when I click on this, then I see something over here on the right side or bottom, depending on the layout. At the top of that panel, there are usually two. Communist Goose, absolute W for using Godot. You know, I'm an enjoyer. I think like I like it a lot. Yeah. Thank you, Communist Goose. I appreciate it. I also agree. I'm figuring things out, obviously. Like, kind of really new to it, so I'm having a lot of issues. In Godot, when you click on a node, like your click area, you'll see panel on the right side or bottom, depending on the layout. At the top of the panel, there's usually two tabs. Inspector tab, show properties, collision shape. Inspector tab, right? And then I see inspector, but I don't see a node tab. Show signals. This is what I meant. Oh, so yeah. I see the way it phrases it is like I see inspector signals groups. Do you want me to click on signals? I think that's what it wants. It phrases it in a way that's like I feel like I have to keep specifying like a thing, and we have to like you just can't. Yes, click signals. This one. Okay. Yo, what the? Like. Click area. Make sure it's highlighted in the scene. Once you do click in your area, make sure it's highlighted in the scene.
Signal step, you should see input event, mouse event, etc. Find this one. Input event. Yep. Yes. And then I connect that, right? Connect it. Double click it or press connect. Okay, so if I connect this at Walmart. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, be careful out there. There's crazy people out there. Well, you keep finding crazy people. Foros, you think last night I actually thwarted a group of 2 people who were following me? No. Are you serious? How do you have so many things happen to you? I just think it's so strict. I never have any. Maybe it's because I kind of have like. Maybe I kind of like when I walk around. I kind of look like I have like cop energy. You know what I mean? I kind of have like. This person is not a fun person energy. So maybe that's why like I never had what you described to me. Made a dumb decision to go at after night. Man, your life is. I live in like a parallel universe. Um, never have anyone like follow or talk to. Like I just, I don't know. I was filling up water jugs and that takes a long time. They were inside the store. I have to attach a script. Damn, this is so complicated. I don't. If I go, I have to do because it's also just like wrong about what it says to me. Um, node event. Okay, so connecting from. Important check right now. Your code is this, but nothing's hooked up yet. This step is what connects them. Yeah, I'm confused because when I select 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 when I select click area on the left go to signals, find input event, click on that, and then click on connect. It opens a box menu. when they saw that I was leaving, they started walking away to just be behind me, and I thought maybe I'm being paranoid, so I took a completely different turn and lost them. Uh, they kept waiting to buy the milk area for like 15 minutes. They saw that I was leaving. They started walking away to just behind me, and I thought maybe I'm being paranoid, so I took a completely different turn and lost them. I figured I gave them enough time that they should be gone. But when I went to pay suddenly, guess who showed up? The same three people. Bro, that's crazy. Uh, what that box menu is, when you click connect, is asking which script should receive the signal and what should I name the function. So that pop-up is not an error, it's a file setup. What you should do in that pop-up, you should see something like, it has fields like receiver node, method in node, advanced options. So it's connecting from this to I'm not sure where we're connecting to. The correct choice, receiver node. Make sure this is your basic unit. Make sure this is your basic unit or whatever your character body 2D node is called. Method name will suggest something like. I'm very confused. Okay, so it's saying click on this. It says click connect. We'll leave this as is. And then just say connect. Oh no, it's suddenly I ran into some tech issue at the self-pay and finished before them. I took off of the car. I could sense that as I sped away, leaving them behind, I could feel their eyes burning a hole in the back of my head. Damn. Well, I'm glad you made a getaway. What happens after you press connect? Godot will automatically add this to your script. Function. Wait. Click your. It did right. It did that. Then you so function on click area to the input event. So this isn't something I can just write then? Like I can't write code in area 2D and then have it be like inserted into here. It has to be done this way. They really need some security at Walmart. Bro, we're past that age. We're past that. What happens after you press connect? Godot will automatically add this to an on-click area input event. View port event. You gotta fend for yourself, you know. Those days are long gone. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm glad you're okay. happens after you press it? Right. Then you then put select, right? Unit click. Okay. So now that we have this, we sort of figure that out, right? Select. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I think this is very complicated. Unit clicked inside. So in theory, right now it should say that. Oh, it didn't say it. Oh, okay. So when I hovered over it, it said it. So it's one. Okay, so at least now the input is like working. Or I couldn't do that. It looks tough. Well, you do that. It just takes time. Like I'm sure like your job is like super complicated. It's just that it's like, I would just say it. It's like your job is just you've been doing it. So I'm sure it'd be like super confusing if I showed up on a random Tuesday. But I don't know. I mean, it is like there's not a lot of moments here where it's like everything just opens up and you're like, oh, okay, I understand. It's just like it's just a slog when you're like, especially when you like don't know how to program at all. It's like you're gonna be learning. Okay. Important clarification. This is where confusion usually is. You're not calling the function manually. You're telling Godot click area is clicked. Run this function automatically. Simple mental model. Think of it like wiring. Click area button. Signal wire. Function action triggers. Right now you're just plugging the wire in. If you're still unsure, tell me what you see in the pop-up, even roughly, and I'll guide you exactly where to click. At the final step before the selection works. The only thing I'm like confused on is like if I go to my like. I mean, I guess I get it. I guess I get it. Sort of. What if I had not made a area 2D node and connected it to our body 2D, but instead just wrote this new line of code that appeared. The question, this is where understanding signals versus nodes usually really matters. Short answer, you can't replace area 2D with a line of code. You can't replace it with a line of code and get the same behavior. That new line of code that appears is just a signal function stub, not a signal functions, not a click detection system. What actually happened when you click connect? When you click connect, when you connected input event, Godot generated something like, right? That is only a function that will run if something sends a signal. He misunderstands. You're thinking if I wrote the code, it should detect clicks, but Godot works like this. Code alone does not. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. Like I kind of get like we connected area 2D to this, but so like I kind of loosely get it, but does nothing unless Godot already has a system feeding it. Area to do provides that system. Is what actually listens to the most. Area, right. Detects collision shape, hits, emits shape, emits input event signal. Why your idea doesn't work if you only use character body to do and write function. Nothing will ever call on click unless you manually connect something. Full input every frame. That for RTS. What Area 2D is actually doing? Think of it. Area 2D click detector module. It handles mouse detection. Would you do it without Area 2D? Yes, but not the way you're thinking. You would need function handled input event. If event is pressed, raycast into that becomes manual raycasting. Collision queries, more complex logic. This is what RTS games often use later, but it's not simpler than Area 2D. Why Area? Correct beginner RTS solution. Automatic click detection or unit selections. Final. Not a click system. This is for your. They're meant to work together, not replace each other. Right. If you want next step, I can show you how RTS games scale this. Oh no, I need to understand why. I want to show you the full code so far, and I want to show you the full code so far and describe what is happening. I want to show you the full code so far and describe what is happening, so that we are clear to where we are at and want to get to the next step. Now we can see everything clearly. You're very close, but there are two separate issues happening at once, and they're mixing together. Issue one, main problem: you're mixing two clicks. You're mixing two click systems. You currently have this not used properly. Input event. Right, we can get rid of that one. Where's that input event? So we can get rid of this. Are you chatting with ChatGPT? Yeah. Because I don't know how else you would like learn this. Like I don't understand how you could like learn to code without I mean I know like there's I guess if you just did like if I just did like tutorials, right? Like endlessly. Like if I just did like because there are free Godot tutorials where like people will show you like step by step like how to make this, and then you would like learn from that and then do a bunch of tutorials like of like little games until like you could combine things. But I feel like this way is like more modular, where I can be like, yeah, but what does that mean? Okay. And this correct one you actually use. Okay, so we got rid of that line. So what will change? Oh, the circle did appear. The circle did appear. See. Oh, wait, hold on. I hate that it's... I hate this ultra-wide monitor literally makes my life... I almost said wife. Like, worse in some ways for, like, casting. It creates, like, an extra layer of issues. Now, I don't know why this broke. Like, this creature used to work fine, and now this creature, like, selected or not selected it, just Anyway, we'll animate him later. But yeah, so the only reason I know the other creature works is because of like this bottom right thing, like this bottom thing here. It lets me know, like when I hover over it, you see how it moves. So that lets me know that it's detecting something. So that's at least now it's like it's working on some level. What the? All right. Right now, input event does nothing useful and likely never fires here. Right now, nothing useful and likely never fires here. Click area signal is real system doing selection. Click area signal. So your working system is area 2D signal select ring shows. Right, because we put select and select goes to here. It calls this function. Wait, this one. Then is selected true, ring visible, so ring shows up. And then is selected true. What does that do? See, I'm kind of so stupid. Like I feel like I should know this by now. I get ring visible, so that flips it to true. Okay, got that. And then we don't have an input to turn it off, so that makes sense too. But is selected true, but it doesn't. I don't think we have anything that does anything with it, right? I correct that is selected does actually do any. They are thinking on their own. I don't think they're thinking on their own. I don't. Like, while there are free agents now, there are agents that will do more autonomous work. But ChatGPT is a back and forth response. Like, it is not thinking in the background. Not saying there aren't systems that don't. Like I said, there are systems that do more autonomous. Like, they are agents. Like, they have things going on in the background. This is straight up just back and forth, one question at a time. Like, Microsoft has a thing now where it's supposed to be watching your screen. And so, it always knows what you're doing, and it always has the correct context for what's going on, if that makes sense. So it's not like going off of the answer that you're giving it, it's going off of... Like, it's literally watching what you're doing and being like, no, this is wrong. So, it's like a person watching you. But, so, the self-thinking ones are coming more, but not right now. What it actually does right now, it only flips Boolean value, sits in memory, that's it. Nothing visually or behaviorally changes unless you use it somewhere. Okay, so right now, what you're thinking about it correctly. It's not true. Does not change anything by itself in your game. It is just store piece of information. What it actually does, mm, nothing visually. Right. Why your ring still works then? This line, right? Yes, no, I know that. So why even have is selected? Because it becomes important when you add behavior logic like if is selected, input action pressed, right? If input is action, just pressed. Target position, get global mouse position. Okay, so I think this simple mental model, think of it like this, is selected state memory, ring visible, visual feedback, movement, code, behavior. Right. Right now you only connected state visual. You have not yet connected state behavior. True. Okay. Next real step, important. One selection is stable. Is stable. The next upgrade is only selected unit responds to movement commands. So RTS behavior starts becoming real. If you want, I can help you write the next cleanly so your system doesn't get messy later. Scary thing I saw where Bernie Sanders interviewed Clyde, and Clyde is AI. Clyde said at one point, AI is making the choice to dumb itself down right now in order not to present itself as a danger. Scary, but what do I know? Well, we can't know for sure that it's not doing that, but uh, it what it might have meant is that it answers you in a way that isn't going to scare you. Like the same way they make like those robot humanoid robots they make him like kind of look non-threatening because so it might have meant that like just because it said that doesn't mean it's like I'm playing dumb so I can like destroy humanity later. It might just be like saying I'm just saying it may be playing dumb to like, destroy humanity later. I'm just saying that I'd have to listen to what it said. I don't know. Next real step, important. Once selection is stable, next upgrade is only selected unit respond to movement commands. That's where RTS behavior starts becoming real. Right. Okay, so yeah. So if I had to guess on what to write, I think I would have to write like what it said before here. If it's selected, if is selected, if input is action, just press right click. Okay, show me what you think I should do next. You're at the point where pieces exist, you just haven't connected what your selection actually means yet. Right now, Slipknot fan, what's going on? How's your evening? It's got to be super. It's got to be like morning now, right? Like it's got to have flipped all the way back to morning over there. is selected exists but does nothing. So is this coding like more like vibe coding where I'm like trying to figure out 1:40 a.m. Dang, that's pretty early. That's pretty late. Yeah. Make selection actually matter? Right now your movement runs for every unit all the time. Right now your movement runs for every unit all the time. We fix that first. Change your physics process. Okay. Okay, so this is like important. Make selection actually matter. Make right now your movement runs for every frame all the time. I just woke up. I slept for a few hours. Oh, I got you. Oh, you checked your phone and saw I was live or something. I get it. I get it. Sometimes I'll sleep like 2 hours too. 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll wake up for a while. Change physics process to function physics process delta if is selected is equal to false velocity equals vector to 0 move and slide return. Yeah, okay, so I'll type this in. Physics process delta if is selected. I just don't understand. Like I thought I was like on the verge of understanding stuff. I thought I was like on this verge of like I think I'm starting to get this a little bit. And then I'm like, well, it's like you shouldn't have your unit in area 2D node. It should be in a character body 2D. So I went down that rabbit hole when I went because you don't want to have your main thing in like the main scene. Like your character, it can't be in the main scene. You have to spawn that into your main scene, right? But it has to be a separate scene, like your character. So you put into the game. They're in a separate scene. So I went down that road, and then it's like, oh yeah, area 2D is not the way you do it. It's actually character body 2D. And then it's like, oh yeah, you can't select with character body to do. Then you need area 2D inside of that connected to it. And like all the code looks scary and different. And I'm like, did I actually learn anything? Well, tablet. Oh, you have a tablet? Man, you guys are living it up over there. No, I don't have a tablet. I have just my phone and my computer. My computer. Pretty convenient to use. Yeah, I just never understood like the betweenness of it. I don't like how it's not a laptop and not a phone. It's like something in between like those two things, and I just can't. I don't know if I'm down with that. Velocity vector 2.0. Error 20 identifier direction not declared in the current scope. Identifier direction. Whatever. Yeah, no, it'd be cool to. I guess like the in bed, like when you go to bed and you want to have like a little viewing thing. Because the thing about the tablet is like it's a little portable television, right? That's the cool thing about it is you can kind of chill out and just kind of prop it up. Like I do that with my phone, but the phone is like a little too small to like really enjoy. So it is a little bit like. But I feel like getting a tablet has like this negative effect of it has like this pitfall where you start buying like I don't know. I guess I feel like I have enough technology. Like I can't. I do not need another accessory. Like I need to just be. I need to just accept like I have what I have in life, and I just need to be uncomfortable. Like, or I don't need to fill in the blanks in between the other. You know, like I already have everything. I don't need another thing. Just because it would be like slightly cooler to have a tablet for. You know what I mean? But that's me. That's me. Like. If direction, and then we assign target position. I think I understand what obviously, like, if I get this working, and I say I get it working as if I'm getting anything working, I'm just copying stuff, but then I'll go through and, like, learn, like, what the actual code does. Like, I know most of these terms, but I'd be lying if I said I had, like, a really good grasp on it. If direction... If direction language. Be uncomfortable? What the? That's me every day. Yeah, well, it's not like I'm submitting myself to something crazy, but... if I don't know. I don't know. Did I even type that in right? Like, I think I messed it up bad. Like, I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. So physics process delta if is selected is equal to false. Right. Velocity equals velocity 0. Equals vector to 0. Return. Okay. The tablet is like a little TV. It's got to be awesome. I believe it's awesome. Variable direction. Never thought of it like that. Well, because a TV is like sort of a can't like carry it. I mean, you can carry a TV around, but it's like way less convenient. You know, a TV is just kind of where it is. But yeah, having a little tablet kind of makes it so you never have to be alone. You know, you never have to be. And you probably have a thing to prop it up too. Like you got a little kickstand in the back, and you prop it up on your kitchen counter while you're making coffee. So it makes sense. I dig. I dig. Um, um, yeah, I'm so confused. I feel like ever since I embarked on trying to make this other unit, like I'm so much more like I. It's disappointing because like I feel like I'm going backwards in my understanding because there's so much new stuff here, so many new concepts that I'm like, man. So, as if so, physics process delta. And these are things I never even talked to. Um, Unselected units do nothing. Only selected units can move. Yeah, but like when I hover my mouse over it, it selects it. Uh, it seems as if the basic unit gets selected even when I hover over with the mouse. This is the classic RTX input bug. It says, good news is your selection system is actually working. It's just triggering too easily. What's happening? The real cause. Right now, your selection is triggered by if. But I thought we deleted if. Right now, your selection is triggered by. I thought. If. Best. That part is fine, so it feels like hovering over. Um. Don't fully have the code you just mentioned. There's the confusion. What you're seeing units selecting on hover is not because you're missing a special line of code. First important correction, there's no default hover selects unit behavior in Godot, so it feels like hovering and selecting. What's happening is units is receiving click event you didn't intend, or multiple units are receiving it. The real likely cause is your setup. Each click area input event. Each unit runs select when triggered. That means every unit that receives the click selects itself. So if shapes overlap even slightly, multiple units of them. Coolio, what's up, buddy? Click area is too large, even slightly overlapping shapes, multiple hits. Units are close together. One click overlaps multiple collision areas. You're not printing clearly, so multiple selections happen instantly, so it looks like automatic cover. Prove what is happening. Hello, Mr. Forbes and hey, Coolio, how's your evening going? I'm just struggling over here, pretending like I can program or trying to. Future Oil fought off 3 men earlier today, so yeah, we're gonna get them. But... Index. Oops. Button left. Print. Name. Was thick. Select. Yeah, I'm sure this isn't gonna work. I'm sure this isn't gonna work, right? Like, it's still, yeah, it's just still like selecting. Like when I hover over it. If you're hitting, you are hitting multiple units at once. Overlap. It's doing the basic unit. Basic unit was clicked over and over again, but I never clicked on my unit, on my basic unit. I just hovered over it. I had to to the tablet to see what you are coding. I had to move to it. Gotcha. No, it's, yeah, don't worry about it. I can't read anything on my mobile phone. Yeah, I gotcha. No, I just decided to jump on the stream, and I'm like to kind of like try and like have like a little bit of a breakthrough, and I thought I was getting the hang of it like a little bit, and now I'm realizing that like I just it's gonna be a long road before things come together. This is an important breakthrough. Now we can diagnose it properly. What you're describing, basic unit was clicked over and over. It's not hover selection behavior. This is not hover. It means the unit is receiving multiple inputs with events without you intending clicks. What is really happening? Your input event click is firing repeatedly because you are not filtering properly for single click press event. The event is being triggered multiple times per click frame, or most likely RTS. Oh wait, something is calling selection every frame of interaction, drag, overlap, input, propagation. The most likely cause in your setup. Based on your code history, the real issues, you are missing a strict press only once guard. Even though you think you have it. Yeah, but I have the mouse button index. What part of the game are you working on? I'm trying to get... So, like, what I was doing was like, I have my unit, right? Like, this unit was working perfectly. It's broken now. I don't know why. I didn't change any of the code for it. But even if it's deselected, it'll still move and all that. Then I have this guy. I was trying to... So, basically, like, I had my main guy in my main area, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to have in my main scene, I had my main guy. That's how I built it. In area 2D, which it was supposed to have been built in a separate scene in character body 2D. Because that character body 2D is for units, I guess, in a separate scene. So I've been doing that. I made a different scene. I started making I renamed it Basic Unit. I am trying to build a separate scene where I can then kind of use that template for, other scenes. But because it's a different I don't even know, because it's a character body 2D and not area 2D. Like, they function they're different things responsible for different things. So like, I'm now rebuilding the same thing in a different thing, but for clicking you still have to attach area 2D within your character inside your character body 2D. You still have to have a, like, I named it click area up in the upper left, right? So the part of the game, sorry, to answer your question, the part of the game I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to replicate the thing that's already was working in a separate scene and under a different node that functions differently. So I'm trying to like figure that out. So that's what I'm trying to do. But I don't want help. And the reason I say that is because I'm trying to like I feel like it'll eventually catch on. Jen says, "What is this?" This is a game I'm trying to make. The game I'm trying to make. You might need a variable to store which object you last clicked on. Then make that move. That might be what I need to do. How's it going, man? It's not going great. I'm having trouble with the most rudimentary stuff. Julio was probably right. but I wouldn't know how to write. I wouldn't know how to add that. It's tough, but to crack. It's tough, but to crack. Um, it's tough not to crack. Well, I think anybody that can like write, they would like write. They would like figure things out, but and it looks this code looks so much different than what it looked like. You got this. Push through it. Thank you, Jen. I will. Most likely causing your setup based on your code history. The real issue is you're missing a strict press only once guard, even though you think you have it. That is correct. That's fired multiple times. Multiple shapes are hit. Multiple units receive events. Input is not consumed. Let's prove what is happening. Important. Replace your signal temporarily with function on click area input event viewport event shape IDX. If event is input event mouse button. Print name event. Replace your signal temporarily. Okay, I see your scene 2D. My scene 2D, like you want to see like the game like this, like don't put, I don't know why this collision. I don't know. I should probably get rid of this other collision. I'm not sure what you mean by the. I don't think I need this other collision shape. I think I can get rid of this one right here. I'm gonna delete that one. Everything should still work the same. I see, like when I hover over, like when you see, like, so when this guy walks around, then the one where you click the tiles. Like my main scene, like where I place the tiles and stuff. Do you have any ideas? I haven't seen the whole code. Yeah. See, this unit right here. See, units, and maybe this one got messed up because I put my basic unit, which is from a different scene that's put in here. Maybe it's not supposed to be inside of units or something. Maybe that's why the other one broke. But this one right here, these four right here were the these four right here were the original unit inside the main scene, which is not how you're supposed to do it. And it was under the wrong node. The body 2D is the wrong node. This is the script for the new unit which doesn't work. So there's that. It's okay though. I'll eventually like figure it out, but I'm just surprised at how it's not going well. Jen with the $5. What the? Just wanted to stop by and say hi. I have to go though. Errands to run. Keep up the good work, Yuri. It'll eventually make sense. Jen, I super appreciate the $5. Thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Winning. In a nutshell, before you move a unit, you should remember the unit you last clicked on, then make that unit move. Right. Before you move it, you should remember that unit you last clicked on, then make that unit move. Yeah. It's just like I can't even get it to like move like the you know. I think I'm gonna go take a break from this for a little bit because I need to drink like tea or something to like calm myself down. Not that I'm upset or anything. It's just I feel like I need to like go take interval breaks. Because honestly, like after 2 hours of this, like my brain is just mush. My brain just turns into like complete mush. You can do this. You're almost there. Yeah, am I though? Like, cause like as soon as I started making the new thing, I was like, whoa! Like, there's so much new stuff to make it like the right way. Welcome to my life. Yeah, but you know what you're doing. Like your job is hard, but I have to sit down. Future, are you gonna stream later? I'll pop into your stream if you're gonna stream later. But I think I need to go drink like a tea or something. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I will take a break. Yeah, like we've had breakthroughs before, right? Like I'll eventually. Because this is not like art. For me, this is like very hard. So like just even reading for like 2 hours like that and trying to interpret what it's trying to say, I'm just like, dude, my brain is just mush. I'm way better at like pushing things that are heavy forward than I am at this. Take the dog out. I did take the dog for a walk. I took the dog out for a walk earlier today. It wasn't too hot either. It was pretty good. I enjoyed our walk. It was a little bit on the warm side, but it's already like dark out there. I don't want to go back out there. Anyway, guys, I appreciate the stop bys. I'm gonna take a little break, play some Helldivers, and I'll give it another couple hours later tonight, and see if I can't like push through this. Or take a break, then let's get back at it. Yeah, I'll probably won't jump back. I'm gonna take a break and give it another crack. But I probably won't jump back on the stream tonight. But tomorrow I'll probably draw or something or paint. But anyway, you guys. Damn, I should have been here a few hours earlier. No, you're good. It's not. I don't think I would. It's got to be me that figures it out. Although sometimes it would be cool if somebody else figured it out. But I need to. So I were able to help you. Yeah. No, it's. I don't want to like. Ask people for help for this. You know, I feel like I need to like figure it out and stuff. And I'm sure I will eventually. It's just this is an uphill battle for sure. But you guys, I really appreciate $5 from Jen. Super thank you, super big thank you. And then I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna watch some news, play some games, and then I'm gonna give it another crack. Like come back into it and see if I can progress. But y'all have a great night. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much.